Dance Me to the End of Love, written by Regine Reyevsky Fisher. Narrated by Katya Fisher, J.D. Ray Curtis, Maxim Fisher, Donald Goodis, and Michael Delaney.
Confession. In a small cozy tavern, 4 married couples were sitting by flickering candlelight around a rustic table covered with bottles and dishes and were talking loudly. The conversation was about a 5th couple who, that night, were not there. The discussion centered on the infidelity of the husband of the 5th couple. It is, of course, much more pleasant and comforting to discuss the follies of others as an abstract matter than to discuss one's own. After all, what is civilization if not comfort? Good manners, politeness? These are the very borders that protect us from discomforting unpleasantries. Everyone was speaking at once without listening to the others, and everyone was having a good time. With the opening of a 5th bottle of exquisite Bordeaux, the atmosphere changed unnoticeably, and the husband of the absent couple, whom everyone, particularly the women, despised and judged, started to receive praise and even pity. Suddenly, one of the wives, her cheeks flushed from wine, with a charming smile raised her wineglass and proclaimed, "How about we go around the table, and each one of us tells the others of the darkest, deepest sin he or she has ever committed?" Everyone settled down, and all that was heard were muffled coughs and nervous laughter. However, after a short silence, the joyful atmosphere was restored, and everyone started to argue who should become the night's first victim. Everyone unanimously agreed that Stanley, bright, kind, and with a slightly naive outlook on the world, in the opinion of everyone, should stand first and confess. And so it went that all their fingers pointed at Stanley. A bit intimidated by all the attention, Stanley, as usual, started to object, as it was his nature to consent through negation. "Well, I see that there is no way out," he said finally while fixing the rim of his glasses. Everyone settled down to hear what would be forthcoming, including Stanley's wife, who in the corners of her lips developed 2 sharp vertical lines, rendering her a portrait of nervous sarcasm. "This all happened relatively recently," Stanley's confession began. "Very recently, to be—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?